Howdy y'all, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last episode we fought some thieves and saved some strange men. And then we did all their training regiments, like the shooting gallery and the training grounds, and got quivers and an ice arrow. Fun. And today we are going to traverse this haunted wasteland desert thing. And as the watch guard mentioned to us, there are two trials. The first is this river of sand, which we can't, actually, walk around or swim across or anything. And there's two different ways, just like the bridge in Gerudo's Valley, that we can go across this. One is much more fun than the other. The first way is to just use the long shot on those crates and it'll bring you back over. But another way you can do it, and I did not know this as a kid, and I never did it, and I didn't actually think it was real, is you can actually just use the hover boots somehow. I heard this was a thing, but I didn't think this actually made any sense. But yeah, look at that. You can just totally use the hover boots and cheat it. I guess it's not really cheating, but it's just kind of a cool optional way to do it. And you're going to follow these flagpoles. A trick you can use if you're having difficulty seeing them is if you play the Song of Storms, it'll create a bit of lightning, which will light up the sky a little bit. And make it a little easier to... Oh, actually, now I'm lost. Oh, there we go. No, that's backwards. Make it a little easier to see them if you're having a bit of difficulty. There is a side attraction here. All those reckless enough to venture to the desert, please drop by our shop. Carpet Merchant. There's only one reason I'm going to show this off, because I think it's hilarious, but just follow the arrows straight away. Then you're going to hover boot your way across to this flying carpet guy. This hippie. Welcome. I love this English. Welcome. Welcome where? Of course he means welcome, but who needs to spell things correctly? I mean, welcome. I mean, right now on this magic carpet, I think that's a little inappropriate, dude. I don't even know you smelly desert hippie. I am selling stuff, strange and rare, from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is a dangerous running object, terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see that money. How about 200 rupees? Let's not buy it, because it's literally just bomb shoes. And you don't really even need that many. Oh, that's too bad. The mark that will lead you to the spirit temple is the flag on the left outside the shop. If you change your mind, please come back again. So welcome. Alright, so let's just follow those in the flagpoles. Let's not get lost. There's that one right there. Yep. Where's the next one? God, my eyes suck right now. Where's the next flagpole? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can apparently start sinking. Oh my god, where am I? Okay, here we go. And sudden building. Let's go down to this area here. Oh, and probably die. Cool. Oh, cool. That's what I was looking for. And just a simple gold skeleton waiting out here right in the open. Okay, so that was the end of the first, what do they call that? The, I guess trial. Yeah, they call them trials. So now this is the second one, which is the Shadow Guide. Basically, if I can find the way up, that'd be great too. Oh, okay, it's right there. I went the wrong way. Neat. Okay. Sounds like you can hear something hovering in the air. One with the eye of truth shall be guided to the spirit temple by the inviting ghosts. Well, let's do it. I'll be your guide on the way, but coming back I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me and don't be slow. So this ghost basically shows you a very precise route to the end of the desert. You can memorize this, if you so wish. It's rather simple. Like if you just use different landmarks on the ground. And those are levers, classic Zelda enemies seen since Zelda 1. But yeah, there's very precise actions, and you really can't stray very far from it, or else you'll just end up back at the beginning. But you can definitely memorize this, and people have for speedruns, especially in speedruns where you have to go backwards through the desert. Because they exploit different sorts of glitches and such. And even in the randomizer, you might have to go backwards through the desert. But this is definitely a lot easier if you have no need to memorize it. I've never memorized it. I probably could if I gave it some effort, though. Alright, and that's it. You're to the end of the desert. Let me see. Desert Colossus, referring to this giant statue thing, which is actually the Spirit Temple. Oh my god, I'm sinking. There's a butt crack in the wall over here, so you might want to bomb that. Maybe. Oh my god, go away. Stop doing what you're doing. And it's another Great Fairies fountain. You haven't seen one in a while. I'm kind of missing it. I kind of miss her triangular boobs. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Skylar. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Oh yeah, stick that butt up in the air. And we get Nehru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with C. Nehru's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle has made you wary, please come back to see me. So what Nehru's Love is, it essentially functions similarly to the magic armor in Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. It'll shroud you, and it costs magic, like a certain amount of magic to use, and it will cast a barrier around you. You'll still take you'll still be thrown back by blows, but you won't take any damage. So it's kind of useful if you're having trouble with a difficult mini-boss fight that might be coming up soon. Just saying. God, leave me alone. Leave me alone, you levers. Lever me alone. Right, so over here we have this little pond-looking thing. If you stand on it and play the Song of Storms, it'll create an oasis. And also a makeshift fairy fountain. See? And they're fairies that you can actually bottle, so that's neat. Let me make it nighttime real quick. For reasons. There is a gold skulltula on, I think, that tree? Oops, that's not what I meant. Wow, that was kind of ass. This one's kind of difficult to get, because you gotta... Leave me alone! Holy fucking shit. Oh, that works. I'll take that. That's kind of cool. I've never done it that way before. Alright. Alright, so that's all we can do now on the ground. So let's make it daytime. And let's enter the Spirit Temple, perhaps. See if there's anything immediately useful inside. Pots. So we enter this room and we see two ways to go. One is a hole that only a kid can enter. Interesting. The other side is a giant block that doesn't look like we're going to be able to move. Yeah, a little bit heavy for us. And the theme of this dungeon is snakes. So we had nothing for the forest temple that I can recall. We had scary faces for the fire temple. We had dragons for the water temple. Birds for the shadow temple. And now snakes for the spirit temple. The snakes are kind of fitting, given that it's a very Mid-Eastern... Well, I should say more like Egyptian theme. So it's kind of very in that vein of like Egyptian, Middle Eastern, Indian kind of thing. Kind of like a mixture of all those together. Right down to the music, which I really love. I love the music of this place so much. It's so exotic. And so let's see what these signs say. If you want to travel to the future, you should return here with the power of silver from the past. That's interesting. What about this sign? If you want to proceed to the past, you should return here with the pure heart of a child. Well, pretty much right there, pretty much tells you what you're going to be doing. But either way. Oh, and cutscene. Hello. Hello. You can guess who it is. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. Hold on a second, let me just adjust this microphone. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this, Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. I think this is my favorite. I'm not going to talk to this one, I'm just going to let you guys listen. And look. Oh, sorry. It's the owl. Strange. So that right there dispels the theory that Rauru is Kepora Gibora, because the owl's right there. And he doesn't talk, we just see him. I don't know if they just stuck him in there for like the cinematic cutscene and didn't really think about that, but yeah, that's really strange. He doesn't talk to you or anything. You've learned the Requiem of Spirit. Just staring awkwardly. Guys, do you know what this means? This means this is the last song we're learning. We now have all the songs in the game. Meaning we don't get any more poetry from Sheik. Isn't that sad? We have all the songs. And I really showed this earlier too, that the medallions will kind of glow if you like sit on the screen for a second. They get like brighter for some reason. Well, I guess that means we're gonna have to become a kid again. So let's do just that. Now, there's a couple of things. Well, just one thing I want to do as a kid, because it's something, for some reason, I forgot to do, like, way back in the day. And I'm not really sure why. Like, it just completely slipped my mind. Alright. So if we go to Kakariko Village, because this will probably be the last time we become a kid for the regular playthrough of this. So let's just do all our loose ends. And while I'm here, I might as well show off the fact that you can actually get into the Shadow Temple as a kid. Like, you can step on the platform and the door will open. I think the door will open, but even if it does, and you go inside, you can't get across that first little gap without a hook shot. So, Yeah, you're kind of limited there. Oh, shit! I didn't want to do that. Well, it's the Composer Brothers. If you talk to their graves, they appear for some reason. So let me see here. Is it nighttime? I can't really tell. No, it's not. I want it to be nighttime though. Because there's actually a gold Skulltula that I could have gotten way back in episode 5, and I just didn't. I don't know. I just completely forgot about its sheer existence. I don't know. Honestly, couldn't tell you. So over here on the side of the Graveyard Kid's house, which is the bazaar in the future. But right now it's the Graveyard Kid's house. Yeah, I don't know. It was just here, and I just never got it. So good on me. And another thing I never really showed off was the house over here. The house that had the cow and the heart piece, I've never gone inside it and just showed what people inside say, strangely. But I guess I can do that now, since, like I said, this will be the last time we're going to be a kid. Ding dong, the current time is 00, so it's midnight. By the way, do you know what happened in the castle? Not really. There's actually people inside, like this dude with the crazy, like with the cool looking. I think that's actually yeah. Is visiting other people's houses at this late hour your idea of fun? You must not have had a good upbringing. Oh well. That lady takes care of chickens, but she is in fact allergic to them. Oh well. I think that's Clark Gable in really tight pants. My cuckoo lady's here at night. Please don't tease my cuckoos. For some reason, as a kid, I don't know, like I just, my brain broke. And for some reason, I thought she said, don't eat my cuckoos. I don't really know why. Okay. And I think he says something different during the day, so I'll check that real quick. There's no harm in checking it out. Does he say something different during the day? No, not really. Look at all these books. Look at all these books on the screen. Hey, kid, you always enter other people's houses without permission. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? Oh well. Did you see a lady behind this house? She's going through hard times. Oh well. The oh well guy. If that lady asks you about chickens, you should listen to her. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show that because I just never did. So let's just make our way to the desert now. Take care of a couple of things before ending the episode. A couple small things. Oh, there it is. And the levers seem a lot bigger when you're a kid. Although I think they're probably the same size, I would guess. Over here we can see a lovely little bean patch for us to take care of. I guess I'll do the bugs first. Fun, fun, fun in the sun. Come on out there. I didn't grab the bugs again because we're not going to need them anymore. This is the last bean patch of the game. And now it brings us to how many? 93. So there's 7 gold Skulltulas left. 5 of them in the Spirit Temple. 2 of them elsewhere. Let's play our bean. And make our way inside the Spirit Temple with the heart of a child. Ugh. Alright guys, I think this is a good ending point right here. I'm actually getting really hungry, so I think I'm going to go eat something. So thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, you can always like the video and let me know that you like what I'm doing. You can subscribe for more videos in the future, and you can leave a comment down below, or you can reach out to me on Twitter or Telegram at SkylarSeverico. I will put that name at the end of the video and in the description box as I always do. Please come back next time as we tackle the last major temple of this game. We are on the home stretch, guys. Thanks for watching.